Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And decent chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Gordon. Elanga. Nicely shaped ball. That is a brilliant interception. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've always admired this striker, Sesko, Peter, because he's got that flair to his game, that swagger. You see a lot of it in his clever link-up play, and when he's making movements inside the box, his anticipation and decision-making are second to none.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon. And Botman. And he's had it nicked away. Now that looks a decent ball. Lisandro Martinez attempts a clearance.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Gets a good foot in there. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's through with chance, surely! It's run loose. That's another chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Šeško clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Ligt. He's having a go! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Šeško. And it's Mazraoui. Newcastle upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Decent progress down the left. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Early ball out from the back. Mazraoui. Very nearly half an hour gone here. It's Casemiro! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Casemiro has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's the throw. Not the most accurate pass. Gordon. Brilliantly cut out. That's going to go a long way. Martinez. Šeško. Oh, super goal! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Great ball, and he's in here. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the would-be breakthrough moment. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Newcastle have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Mainu. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And they've got rid. Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, Red, nice interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mainu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And the action is back on the way.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Linton, Livramento. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Byrne cuts out the pass. Elanga. And that is expertly dealt with. Diogo Dalot. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now this could be a chance. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Manchester United still behind, thanks to that solitary strike. Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Tonali. Linton. Elanga. Botman. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. That's been slipped through. Elanga!
The attendance for this
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Elanga. Gordon. Martinez. Elanga. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And it It's Joelinton.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Menu. Matheus Cunha. That's a little off target. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Mazraoui. It's a threatening ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now he's off and running. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Livramento. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Gordon. Just about within shooting range. He should have put that one away.
Joelinton really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Newcastle have their second corner now. Bayindir breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's intervened well there.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical.
Goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Substitution in progress.
Newcastle making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Matheus Cunha.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Martinez. And it's Casemiro. Aims beyond the defence. Menu. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Now there's a fine, real chance! Tonali. And they're quick to get it back. Big header! Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Good ball, good take. He's picked his way through.
It's out for a goal kick. No goals as yet.
McAllister. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Gakpo.
That's a throw.
Linton. Some good work on the right flank here. He's got away. Konate cuts it out.
Over to the left.
Tonali. Now it's Gakpo.
Well, that's beautifully worked.
Isak! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Gordon.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's going for goal! It's a loose ball, in for the pieces!
It's off target and by quite a way.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Searching pass he's played there. Linton. That's a good ball out wide. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's fabulous. And the ball's come loose here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Here's the header! It's bounced back off the post. And now a sudden chance to counter. Burn gathers from the goal kick. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Guimaraes. Now Tonali. Share. Newcastle finding their passes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now he's off and running. Gakpo. Xiao. And the cross comes in. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! And it's a goal! A goal at a really telling moment. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
There will be one
So
more
the first
added time.
goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And now,
It's a
to
dressing
all
room
members
that
of the crowd,
needs
I'd
rousing
like
at
to ask you
half-time
to
because
join
in
me
truth they've
wishing
not
our
really been at it so
birthday
far.
boy a very
If the
special
pep talk
birthday.
works,
And
we
please
may
welcome
see a
our lads
very
to the
different
field.
side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he welcomes it in. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Can he get on the end of this? Robertson. Now, can they get him away?
And that has put paid to the...
Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Isak. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through.
So it's going to be another corner.
So, third corner of the game. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And they've got rid. Konate gets across to intercept that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a pretty loose pass.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
That's a cute ball. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution on the field.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It is a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
Liverpool
18.
making consecutive changes here. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Number 22.
Newcastle are looking to go forward now. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Tonali kept his eye on it, and he's there. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Joe Linton is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Szoboszlai. Threads one in. Chiesa
Going full tilt down the left.
Tonali. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Szoboszlai. Played back in. Drives it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Back into the middle.
Oh, that was vital.
Tonali moved on forwards. Now he's got space here. It's come to nothing. Looking to play him in. Ambitious ball here. Can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Number 10.
There's the header!
Coming on the
Tonali
field,
tries to clear.
Number 12. Bradley. Number 3.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. And no half measures from here.
Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Played back in. Can he finish? It's in! Time minutes, and we're all square again. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Bradley. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now that looks a decent ball. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something...
Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Gordon.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up.
Takes a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Bruno Guimaraes, out to the right. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Isak. That has been cut short.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Burn. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through.
He's one-on-one, shot! Great chance! In he goes again! It's in! First blood drawn!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So, a breakthrough already.
Botman. Bruno Guimaraes.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Wirtz! Oh, it's come loose.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Little pass back.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Knocks it into space.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's fabulous.
That'll be a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Joe Linton
With the clearance. Shot a goal! And it's come back out to him. A real chance and a real let-off.
And that's a throw-in.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the through ball.
He's having a shot! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He has found the...
He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Shapes to shoot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Isak made a good run there.
Isak! And the shot!
Oh, he's
In for the pieces! And it's in!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Ramsdale sends that a long way. And he's had it nicked away. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to play it through. Liverpool are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break.
Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He has a look up. Great vision. Vitz, Tonali kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get on the end of this? Gakpo with the cross.
Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And yes, it's there! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Liverpool get themselves back.
Shoots! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Vert simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did...
And there's the end of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So there was the first half.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a two-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. And they've got rid. McAllister. Gravenberg. And he's picked it up out wide. He's a sharp little ball here.
Swept in.
And he's there to belt it away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Vitz.
There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's really nicely played. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was...
Tries a shot!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, terrible pass.
He's through and all alone!
Gravenberg. It's a searching pass. Chips it through. Byrne calmly anticipates. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
And the counter is on.
Threads one in.
Real chance!
So we've reached the hour mark. Looking for options for movement. No way through, so
He's gone for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Coming on the field, number 14.
nicely
Diego.
weighted ball.
Number 8.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
He's having a go! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Substitution.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Number 22. Ekitike.
Robertson. No, he's not getting his way this time. Gravenberg cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Robertson. Coming on to replace
Oh, that's a foul.
him
Free
is
kick's been given.
Number 2. Gomez.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power.
Number
Big ask.
3. Endo. Substitution.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Szoboszlai. Chiesa. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through.
Big chance!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Liverpool making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 43.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Newcastle looking to pass their way.
He's tried one! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Substitution
Newcastle
in progress.
are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Spread out to the left. Played out towards the right wing. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. Ah, that's a fine interception. And here's the chance to counter. Gordon. Willock gets flagged offside. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the
Substitutions
obvious
taking place.
substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
you